Hey everybody, welcome to Snow Talk. I just taped it, but I taped it without my mic on. It's always something with me, isn't it? I can never get this right. Alright, so let me do this real quick, because I got a lot to get to here. I'm keeping the same two items on the board. It'll be the 18th, which is Friday, and then Christmas Day. Gotta stress, both of these are very, very minor. They're flurry potentials, and I really want to take Christmas Day off. I've had it on, had it off, had it on, had it off. And I know for the kids, I'm trying to keep it on for you kids as long as I can. But to be honest with you, the pattern is just, man, I tell you, I don't think it's going to be on there tomorrow. I'll leave it on today. All right, I'll play fair. But I don't think it's going to be on there tomorrow. All right, let's talk about the short term. We got these clouds that are finally eroding away. We're getting some 50s here to the south where the sun's come out, and we've got 40s to the north. Pretty much played out. The models did a good job on this today. The cloud erosion. But then, as the clouds erode, we do have a warm front that is actually going to move in later on tonight over this cool air, and that will create warm air advection fog that is likely to develop. And you can see that little gray area, little pockets of gray that develop. That will be fog that moves in tomorrow morning. So we'll watch that. It will quickly disperse as the winds pick up, and we get just an overcast sky that will develop in the afternoon, and really big warming trend to around 60, if not higher, depends on how quickly we get the cloud cover to take over. But then showers break out fast. I mean, warm air advection showers usually do break out faster than models say. And not a washout, but there will be some scattered downpours and showers around throughout the afternoon into the evening. And then a cold front will clear us out. And we begin the drop. If we're going to see Star Wars Thursday night, it will begin to chill out for Thursday night, but it's not the true part of the cold air just yet. I'll show you that in a second. Fogcast, by the way, is picking up on that fog developing later on tonight. Not a widespread major issue, but visibility does look to be reduced in some spots, so make sure to watch Christy in the morning on Sunrise for the very latest on that to see where the dense fog is. And the latest soundings, by the way, from NAM do show where that, it's hard to see, the little white line right there. There is an inversion there, as we call that, showing that there is potential for some fog. All right, the cold snap again arrives Thursday night. It's over us on Friday, and then it's gone. Saturday morning to midday, it's out of here. I mean, this is fast-moving cold air through the Ohio Valley. But hey, at least it's going to come by for a little bit. And yeah, the models are trying to say there could be enough moisture to squeeze out some snow flurries as it passes through. Little wave that'll come through the Ohio Valley could brush us with some snow flurries, mainly north and northeast. It may get some help with the mountains here. Upslope snows are pretty common. May get a little dusting here, probably east of 75. But again, a lot of us probably won't see any flakes at all out of that. The Canadian from Weather Bell, it just goes crazy with the dusting potential. Looks to me to be overdone. All right, now as we get into next week, what I'm showing you here is the temperatures in this blue and purple here, and then the precipitation overlaid. It does not show rain or snow, it's just precipitation, period. And watch what happens. We break out quickly with rain as we get into Monday of next week, Christmas week. And then another surge of rain moves in, and then we see yet another surge as we get into Christmas Eve with a sign of cold air that tries to wrap in behind it. Christmas Eve. In fact, the Canadian model can't see all the way out yet on Weather Bell. It's close, but it has the core of the low pressure Christmas Eve to our south. You can see where it's lending its eyes to, though. Wrap around, maybe some snow flurries Christmas morning. GFS says the same thing. Maybe some snow flurries Christmas morning. Boy, wouldn't that be nice. It's a little faster than the Euro or the Canadian. But boy, wouldn't it be nice to have just a few flurries flying around Christmas morning when you wake up. The kids would love that. Sounds nice until the Euro came out. And the Euro is a much different look to it as it is developing a stronger low. It's hard to tell if this is the one that's faster for Christmas Eve or this is a one that was showing up closer to the 30th of December and it's speeding it up. So we'll have to look at the ensembles to determine that. But a deeper low means another south flow. Scattered showers develop Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. In fact, it's showing warm air. 60s, maybe some 70s not far from us on Christmas Day. What a difference, though, from the Canadian and GFS to rain to flurries. It is warm, by the way, on Christmas Eve for both models, mainly the 60s, 23rd and 24th on both of those models, not far from 70, really. The rain would keep it lower than that, probably. And then it's got the backlash cold, briefly cold, I should say cool, not cold, with maybe a few snow flurries. And then you got the Euro is just blow torching again back to the warmth. But But that has been the pattern this year, where we've gotten these deep lows to the southern plains. They go northeast. We get warm air. So I have to say this does make more sense than the other two do. The GFS and the Canadian have a tendency to really be overly aggressive with the storm track being too far to the south. We'll see how it plays out. Kevin's going to be in here shortly. We're going to go through the data. We'll try to put some thoughts together on how this is all going to play out. Look for the app to change as we put our thoughts together. I do want to point this out. The NAL, the North Atlantic Oscillation, again, anytime this goes negative, that's when you get the cold air that can be locked in one spot. You get a blocking pattern, basically, and that's what we need to really get cold air to stick around, unlike Friday, where it's in and out of here quicker than the in-laws for Christmas. But if you notice, look at the NAL. It has been in the positive territory for a while. I mean, it wasn't really negative until August and September. Remember how State Fair weather was nice, beautiful weather at the State Fair? Well, that was a blocking pattern. Their cool air got trapped. But since then, we've gotten close, and every time we've gotten close to neutral, we've had a bit of a cool snap that's come through, and we've got one showing up here. The red is the future, by the way. The black is what's already happened, and it is showing that the cool snap right there coming in as we into the end of the week, but back up again, and probably back to neutral. So, not that exciting. Here's the Arctic Oscillation. This is the core, the polar vortex. And we want this to go negative to get the cold air to come down, and then the NAL to be negative too to kind of hold it there. So they got to work together. But the Arctic Oscillation has been mainly positive. So the cold air has been locked. And if it's been diving anywhere, it's been diving into the west coast. That's why the Rockies are loving it. There is a dip that comes into play, but that again is on Friday. And then quickly we go back to positive, and then it looks like to go back to neutral again after that. So, my friends, the pattern is just not favorable for a white Christmas this year. I'm sorry. And if the Euro's right, we made shorts for Christmas the way it's looking. So we'll put some final thoughts together. We'll have the news, of course, today beginning at 5 with all the latest updates, and I'll do another blog tomorrow. All right? We're going to have to wait till January, guys. It's going to be late this year. I've been saying this over and over. I'm trying to find something to keep you from crying too much, but there's not much to find. Sorry.